Nothing to it. I want to take a moment to let you know that I will be appearing starting this next Tuesday, October 1st through the 6th. I'll be at the Comedy Corner in West Palm Beach, Florida, so try and stop by if you possibly can. If you can't make it, I do require a note. Our first guest is a good friend here at Comic Strip Live, been with us many times, and also he's a regular on The Letterman Show, The Tonight Show, and a recent episode of Quantum Leap. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dennis Wolfberg.
Thank you. Please, yes. I can sense your excitement. Thank you. It is very nice for me, too, to be back on Comic Strip Live. This is the first time I am back since 7 weeks ago tomorrow, my wife gave birth to twins. We're very excited. Twin boys named Matthew and David, biblical names. We are raising them Jewish. I am Jewish. My parents are Jewish. My wife is only half Jewish and half Catholic, and my parents are half pissed. You might imagine. But in conjunction with their being raised Jewish, perhaps the first momentous moment of their lives was when we decided to throw them a double bris. A double bris, which is somewhat like having an execution preceded by a lynching imperative. Now, some of you might not really know what a bris is. A bris is a party. First and foremost, it is a party that we throw for the 8-day-old Jewish boy, at the end of which we surprise him with circumcision. And this is his first party. This is his introduction into the social swirl, which I think largely explains why Jewish men have not been your traditional party animals, ladies and gentlemen. It is a remarkable ritual, and I'm sure some of you might be asking, how did this become a ritual? Circumcision at a party. I mean, if you need a goiter surgically removed, you don't invite 9 of your closest friends, I don't think. But well, we were given the history of the circumcision at our bris when Moyle Whack-9, which was his name, his name is Whack-9, which is a great name for a Moyle, not Whack-1, Whack-2, Whack-9, like he's looking for a baseball team to follow. He gave us the history. And incredibly enough, the first circumcision took place when Abraham, who was the first Jew, Jew numero uno, the James Brown of Judah, Abraham, one day at the age of 97, circumcised himself. Now, we are not certain that he did this deliberately. We suspect he might have been cutting a bagel at the time, but, well, be that as it may, I mean, I myself wonder why. Have you ever seen a 97-year-old weenie? Leave it alone! Leave it alone! If there's anything it doesn't need, it's cosmetic reconstruction. It's 97. But according to the story, when word got out in the town that Abraham had done this to himself, all of the members, the male members of that town, lined up at Abraham's door and requested that he do the same for them. These were people in severe need of recreational activity, I suspect. Color me skeptical, but if I heard that a 97-year-old member of my community had taken a sharp implement and decided to divest himself of his foreskin, I would strongly suspect Alzheimer's, ladies and gentlemen. But that is the history, and this has now evolved into a modern practice, the bris, which begins when we give the 8-day-old boy some wine. Yes, wine, and he works up a little buzz. And that is the least we could do for him when you consider what we have waiting for him. He'd be better off with Demerol, but... And we're talking Jewish wine, which has the sugar content of cane, ladies and gentlemen. 2 sips and we have diabetic seizure. The only wine that has an insulin chaser, then put out by Kellogg's besides. But then, after the wine, we disrobe him, so he's not only drunk but naked, too. And at this point, we take the naked baby and we pass him around the party so that everyone can examine like before and after. We passed around my twins. People have no idea what to say when they're examining this 8-day-old thing, and they say things like, oh, just like his old man. I don't think so. On my worst day, I could bury these little kids under the table. And at this point, we are ready for the circumcision. The mohel comes in. He has spent the earlier part of the party practicing in the kitchen on mushrooms, if you can believe it. And when he is ready, he comes and he circumcises. It was incredible. The women at my party, the Jewish women, they had no idea what had gone. They didn't fully, they said things like, oh, very nice, all done, let's eat cheesecake, and they're off to the buffet. The men are going, while the kids are wailing at about 300,000 decibels. Talk about, it's my party, and I'll cry if I want to. So, thank you very much. I had much fun discussing.
Dennis Wolfberg, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks, Dennis. We're coming back with Steve Odekirk, so stay with us. Don't go away and be where you are right now. Daniels and the Comic Strip Live Band, ladies and gentlemen. Mitch, our sax player, looks like a Muppet tonight, man. Look at that guy. Look at one of those Muppet Band guys. Our next guest is another good friend here at Comic Strip Live. He's been seen on the Sunday Comics and in the movie High Strung, which premieres at the San